Hi friends, welcome to Sailing Liberty.
We're really glad you're back.
Have you guys heard a story, a legend about the free boat?
You know, the old yarn the sailors tell of the ship that comes your way for free right when you need it most. And they take that and you seize it and you take it on your way. Nothing to it.
And we had one coming our way, as you remember, and now we are taking this dinghy to the whole next level.
Not free, making it better, and hopefully we're gonna spend a lot less than buying a new boat, and we really like the shape of this hull.
Today on Sailing Liberty.
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier. Stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver. I said, ooh, Ramadan, wait for the daddy-o, wait for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
You want to put the stern in?
It'll look like crazy. We have it. Push down, you push in. Okay, push in.
David loaned us his car, and we are trying to get as much as things we can do today, get them done.
Yeah.
We are in Blast Bros and we dropped off our old free dinghy to get it sandblasted and ready for primer.
I'm Luke with Blast Pros. This is my mobile unit over here. This is a 185 CFM compressor.
We decided to ask for Luke's help because we are too lazy to sand and sandpaper is too expensive.
Yeah, this machine here, it'll take the paint off probably 4 or 5 times faster than any sandpaper. Leaves a nice profile too. Surface profile 1 to 3 millimeter, so it's not too thick and it's just enough for any epoxy primer, any paint you want to put on to bond.
Nice texture for paint.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yep, save you a lot of time too.
And what do you think's on this thing? Is that like an automotive finish?
This is, I can't tell. This is some old paint. That's all I got. It's old, and once you get going, some of it's got a couple different layers under it. You'll see when you start to blast. Actually, you can see like here.
There's like a gray and a green. Or
yeah,
something.
like
Yellow.
like a primer.
It's almost
something.
like an aircraft primer.
Yeah, aircraft primer or something they put on this thing.
Crazy. We're thinking it's from the 60s.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably 60s, 70s for
yeah.
sure. Yep.
It's very narrow for its length.
Yep.
Would take us like days to sand it and we wouldn't do half as good as job.
How do you sand over a rivet?
Pretty much work a little circle around it.
Each rivet?
Nah.
Let's sandblast it instead.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to show us how it's done?
Yeah, I will. Come
Let's
on, give
do
me
it.
a second. I'll get this thing fired up.
Here we go. We're going to fire it up and watch the magic.
Hurry up.
Pretty loud.
So get ready for some noise, everybody. Oh, that's not too bad. Purrs like a kid.
For this here, I'm going to do crushed glass media. Eco-friendly, so that's a big thing.
Very eco-friendly.
Yeah, eco-friendly. This is a SLV number 5 Venturi nozzle.
So Venturi, that means it's like a little tornado coming out?
Yeah, yep. They say it's like an hourglass, like a whoop, curves like that and sends it out at a higher velocity.
Does it take a little bit of finesse once you're down there to be efficient?
Yeah, it'll wear you out. You got to hold this hose all day. This thing pushes out some air, so.
And it's like a rocket right in.
Like a rocket. Don't let it. Do not let go of it once it's going. See this right here? This is how you turn the machine on and off. The hose itself is called a dead man switch.
Okay,
right
so if you let go,
you let go. Yeah, that thing's gonna
shuts her down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
So it's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Have to know what you're doing.
I've dropped the thing. It's like a fire trying to, run on the hose out there to
God bless
stop
it.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Has it happened to you?
Yeah, it's happened one time. Let go
And
of that
then you
thing.
learn from it.
I learned from it. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
You guys ready?
Yeah. Let's
Awesome. Let's do it.
All right, come on.
Woohoo! Excited about your new digging, sweetie?
Yes, super excited. I'm so excited that I don't have to sand it, and Luke has really nice prices that we can afford, and then we're gonna prime it. Woohoo!
I saw this old Riot listed for sale, 10 years old, and it looked like hell. All my friends said don't, I replied, oh Lord, it's an F-150 long bed fold. It stores my tools, can haul a load, but it drinks up gas, and now I'm broke. I jacked it up, put on lifted off-road tires with V-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand, it defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement. If you ever think of sailing, good luck. American made, and it's my truck. Before I was just another guy, look at me now, I'm way up high. Might look like I have it just for show, cause it'll dust up and it dirt road. I jacked it up, put on lifted off-road tires with V-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand, it defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement. If you ever think of sailing, good luck. American made, and it's my truck.
Hey, good job, you guys. Awesome. Don't worry.
See,
about
once you sit here and when you get done and I start looking
You'll
at
find something, yeah.
every single thing, I'm like, oh,
it. It looks
there's something.
perfect. This is exactly
All
what
the
we needed.
artists do that.
Yeah,
What's that?
we do that on everything.
Yeah, we do.
You got to know when to let go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I'll be sitting out here chasing stuff forever.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
you're welcome.
That's
You're welcome.
awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow, Luke is the man. All right, let's load her up and get it happening.
All right, come on.
People always say, you know, you get something for cheap or for free, they don't want to spend any money on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you already saved the money by getting it for cheap or for free. Now
yeah.
put a normal amount of money into maintaining it.
Yeah, then you'll have it for a long time.
There
too.
you go.
That's what I tell some people, like, oh, I'll just pressure wash it, or I'll just scuff it up with some sandpaper. I said, I'll hear from you in a year or so.
Yeah.
You know, in 6 months.
Your work is worth doing it right.
Yeah, it is. You're gonna spend the whole day doing it. There we go. That's what I'm doing.
A beautiful thing is a joy forever. And thanks to Luke, we're on the good start. We got foundations worth using, and we're gonna get in and put on this great epoxy next. Let's get back to the marina.
Before going forward with any more expensive boat work, we had to figure out our registration. And we got our boat registered in Vermont. Vermont is perfect, inexpensive way getting undocumented vessels, which has to be 15 years or older and under 16 feet. Just the old kickabout boats, and this is what we have. Never been documented, never been titled, and figuring out for us how to do the registration, because it's quite tricky at first. And then we googled around and we found the Vermont loophole, and we filled out the documents. Took about 1 to 2 weeks all this process, and we sent documents to Vermont, and they did it fast in 2 weeks. Called us a couple of times, and now we have the paperwork in our hands. Wow, great job, guys. We got our dinghy documented for 2 years, which is $52 each, and together they were $104, and they gonna be good until 2026. We are good. The Vermont loophole works, and kids, you heard it in here first. These beautiful dinghies came to us for free, and we will bring them back to life. Here is to the old heave-ho. We fix things and make things better.
Amazingly, we can order our boat lettering, our registration number right on Amazon, and we can basically just go in and do a combination of colors and fonts and sizes and have a live preview right in front of us. And then the whole thing, you get 2 of them for like 14 bucks in 3 days.
Oh.
You really can't beat the deal. And it couldn't be easier, and the preview is awesome. I can't believe it. It's instantaneous. Change any of the things, color, font, and it just changes right before your eyes. Like, watch this. There's our, look at that. Got that? Now let's try it in yellow. Boom.
Wow, yellow. Can't see much of yellow.
Black. I'm thinking about going with this blue Azure. This is my favorite font. On the Sweet Helen on a little tiny sailboat, I was thinking of going with something a little more tiny-ish. Like we have this option, but then I was thinking, well, let's go with something a little more on the tiny side. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Look how tiny it is. It's a lot shorter because the letters are so much smaller.
More cute.
The sportier letters, I think, are better on the tin boat because it's going to be a faster, more powerful boat. And they both have a beautiful script in the back for the name of the boat. But
what you gonna name the tin boat?
The tin boat's going to be Ilus Helena, which means beautiful Helen. It's a beautiful script. It's Estonian language. I really love it. Right now I'm ordering the hull plates, identification numbers. I'm ordering the graphics for the sides. This is the name of the tin boat, Ilus Helena. This is the registration number for Ilus Helena. And then this is the little mini one we're going to put on the Sweet Helen, the registration number. We got a hull identification number plate, hull identification number plate.
The metal ones from Amazon?
Yeah. End up ordering the primer. And we've got our aluminum boat barrier coat. It's a primer. We're going to use that on our dinghy. Got to get a gallon of it, and we're going to add to the cart. It's a total of 196. We're going to go ahead and proceed to the checkout. Buying everything off of our PayPal account. Thanks to our friends Laura and Mark. Thanks, guys. And we're going to have dinghies now, all licensed, registered, and painted up and ready to go into the harsh saltwater environment. We're going to get a 2-part epoxy with that money, and these suckers are going to be on the water for years to come. I mean, the boat's already 40 or 50 years old, and we're going to give it a new life. It's going to serve us well, God willing. Amen.
We just received our Total Boat aluminum boat barrier coat. We chose it because it's from Total Boat, a great brand, and it's a 2-part system. When you're putting on a barrier coat on aluminum, you want to protect it from the salt water and salt air, and that's what we want. The best thing underneath all our paint and to get us started. The instructions are excellent, very easy to understand. It's a 3-to-1 mix. Mixing thoroughly. All right, here's something new. 15-minute induction period. So I set my timer for 15 minutes, and we're gonna let this induct, and then we're gonna be able to paint. It's rags to riches around here. This old sucker washed up from who knows where, and now she's getting a royal treatment. Sandblasting in the world's finest 2-part primer. Hey, it's a barrier coat. Oh yeah. You know what they say, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but a thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Tell us, what is your trick in painting?
When you're painting, you make sure you got your brush loaded properly, or your roller, and keep a close eye on how thick it's going on, and lay it on thick or thin, depending on the situation. This primer calls for a high build. You got to get a certain amount of mils to have a proper application. It's not the number of coats, it's the thickness of the total accumulated coatings. So right now I got a very dry boat with a very nice tooth from the sandblasting, and without going crazy, I want to put on a nice rich coat without any risk of runs or drips. As you know, and I'm telling you, I'm telling me, yeah, you should start at the middle and work your way out. That way you don't got to lean against wet paint. But here we go. This here is going to be our rough and ready, heavy metal, rock and roll dinghy. We'll take it on oyster beds, sandbars, and up on the rocks. No worries, no hurries. This thing's from the 60s. It's already 50 or 60 years old. I don't think we're going to do any damage to it. Not with this kind of TLC.
Two times outside more. It's gonna be 3 coats of primer total, and then we're gonna go to the inside of the hull and gonna prime it there 2 times, and then we're ready to paint.
It's a very thick paint. You have to move really fast, and it's quite strenuous to keep it going on, to keep it moving. You can't overwork it because it'll start to ball up on you. But the number one thing is you got to make sure you blend it thoroughly with an electric drill, the base, before you add the hardener, the activator. All right, it's a good job, but it's pretty tough too. It just flows on. It's really thick and nice.
Wow, wow, wee, wow. I must say, the primer sticks so beautifully. The sandblasting was definitely money well spent. Here it's already painted, you can see it.
Interlux paint here, it's called Interdeck. It gives a non-slip, but not like a sand finish, but just a deck finish. And we're combining a quart of white and sand, and giving a very nice off-white, and plus it gives us a half a gallon instead of 2 quarts, which is about the amount we need. It gets rid of 2 old cans of paint and gets them on the boat where they belong, in a good way, not in the hold.
So this is the dinghy. We are not sure how we're gonna fit it on the boat because it's 14 feet and it barely fits, so we're gonna tow it at first and see what happens.
Yeah, when we're coastal, you know, it shouldn't be a big whoop. We're gonna be avoiding bad weather like the plague. And when we get anywhere we go, we're gonna love having a big 14-foot boat to throw our bikes in and zip around with our new outboard. And hey, it came to us for free. We had the materials on hand, and yeah, you know, bust out another 1,000, but only 1,000.
Actually, we bought the motor too.
Yeah.
So it's bust out another 2,000.
Oh, well, not counting the motor.
Wow.
You can't count everything, otherwise you wouldn't have a boat at all. There's nothing like a fresh coat of paint in the morning to let you know you're alive. I'm already feeling the sea breezes and the crystal clear waters. This boat's gonna get us right to the edge of the beautiful spots. Proprietary thinner.
This is our second coat. The first coat is thick and nice. Listen up, kids. One of the most important part about the paint job is that you get your lines right. Therefore, that is taping up the edge of the bottom paint, and we're gonna have a nice straight line. What looks good is good.
Taped in the right spot, it looks a little low.
It is,
You're matching the other side?
Yeah, like it should go. Not be in the same spot.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
just you have to.
That's pretty good.
It looks a little low.
Looks a little low.
Yeah. Very tiny bit low. Yeah, that's good. Wow, nice. Okay, now the bottom paint.
Minty yum yums. Taste the key lime pie down in Key West right now. Oh yeah, and even further south.
Now we are going to paint the top sides, and by we I mean Ted. that looks awesome. Actually, now when you're painting the sides, before the green looked more blue, but now with the white it looks more green.
And this boat looks more like a classic strake-sided boat. We look at the paint on there. Dang. That's a classic. Here's to it. Cheers. Another boat in the fleet.
Cheers to ya, cheers to ya.
Here's to you, cheers to you. Paradise will have to do for now, right, Helen?
I guess I'm sitting on the poison ivy. Something
No,
is
I think it's
poking.
fire ants. There was one that went by, but I let him go because I didn't want to piss him off.
That is painting it, and it comes out super sweet and beautiful. Think of beauty is a joy forever.
Agreed. That's the first coat. Tomorrow we're gonna do the second coat on there, and that's gonna be 2 coats. And then we gotta get to work because we gotta put on some rubber and some fire hose, and that's gonna make us a nice gunnel so we can go bump up against any boat. No one's gonna go crying about the scuffs on their boat because they're not gonna put any scuffs on anybody's boat because we're gonna put fire hose and gunnels on there. It's gonna be real nice. You'll see. I'll show you tomorrow.
We want to take the rest of the evening off and go get the refreshing dip in the pool because it's hot and humid. But I want to say quick little thank you for Joe and Carrie from SV Arcane, and they wish me happy birthday, and thank you very much. And they got me awesome waterproof mascara. So let's get that refreshing dip in the pool, and I'm gonna taste out the mascara. See you in the pool. I think it looks great. And we're off to the pool.
Come on, let's go.
So this is our quaint little village. Everything is here what we need. The most basic stuff. We can go to the hardware store, to the pool, next to our marina is a nice campground where we party.
Camp store, here we go.
Camp store for some view. We are in the camp store. Let me see what I want.
No shirt, no problem. How about a couple Coronas?
That'd be $5.
$5.
Look at that.
Ooh, that looks potent.
Yeah, you drink the juice and everything.
Awesome.
So, oh, they have like a little cups or something. We came to next door marina to get a couple of refreshments, and these guys gave us watermelon punch. Now we're gonna say cheers to them, and then we're gonna go to the pool. It's just little tiny town, but everybody comes together, and it is one of the prettiest grounds in here. It looks like keys. Hey Dad, cheers to ya.
Cheers to you, cheers to you. Another great day in paradise, working hard and having a little fun on the side. Oh man, yeah, oh, that's a real talent. That's a cool boat, huh? Go figure. The biggin.
They wanted to hire Dad to do the boat electricity. They hired someone for $5K. The guy took everything apart and disappeared with the money.
With all the old copper too. So,
Go figure.
not much left in the budget anymore. Hey guys.
Hey.
You guys, good to see
Kitty
ya.
cat. Hello, funny face. That's funny face. Beautiful animal. Yeah, you are. I'm gonna come and get ya.
Nothing better than a cool dip in the pool on a sunny afternoon. It's so easy as falling off a log.
Cheers to you. Well, this is her present.
You know what? All work and no play makes Ted a dull boy. Helen, she can handle it either way. She doesn't need to party, but she does it just to be nice to me. A few drinks and a little dip in the pool put a nice ending to our beautiful hard day of sweaty workout together.
We are living in the paradise, and I want to thank you, Jim Allen, for getting me this awesome Brazilian-inspired bikini.
Jim Allen, we all thank you for the bikini, by the way. Right off the bikini wish list. What a nice choice. I love it.
Thank you for watching.
And we'll see you next time on Sailing Liberty.
Woohoo!
Then we look forward to seeing you on the next show. Sailing Liberty.